That's crazy, dog.
I ain't got shot at plenty of time and then heard the shots. That's the crazy part.
How many times would you say you've been shot at? If you can estimate.
Twice last year for sure. Coming out, boom, bolted back across the street. I'm beating on the door. I'm like, Granddad, this is my trying to shoot me. I'm beating on the door. He's like, man, quit playing, whatever. Y'all hungry? We finna get something to eat. Go get something to eat. Come back, street blocked off. The man shot the first person he seen after me.
That's crazy, bro.
I've been dodging death all my life.
Damn, man, did that traumatize you?
Hell yeah. You gotta have hawk vision. For real. Know I got this shit on my eye.
Oh, let me see. Right.
Know I got this shit above my eye. It be like they stay out the way. Like, a hawk see everything, you gotta stay up high. It's lonely at the top, but there's a reason you up there by yourself. How else you gonna see everything?
Man, as much as you comfortable with sharing, like, why do you say you've been dodging death all of your life, bro?
Man, I done been in situations where I done went out of town with somebody to help somebody, and they left me out there. I done found my own way back, or in the midst of trying to hustle up and get, you know what I'm saying, get some money so I can get back from out of there. Man, having crazy car accidents, all this type of shit, like, but still made it back, you know what I'm saying? Imagine you go out of town with somebody, they in college, they come across a little plug, but they so in tune with their female, they ain't doing nothing, they just smoking, they messing up the money, but they know somebody that can do this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I pull up, I'm here to save the day. So I get there, I do what I do, this motherfucker jet out of town, leave me with like this much, and I'm like, what the fuck is that, bro? Don't you supposed to owe this man for this much amount, and you got this left, and you talking about something, and I only get this much from you, so I got my part, like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh, man. The motherfucker jet out of town. Man, I go bump into a white boy. This man like 17 years old. Him folk let him smoke in the bedroom, have company and shit. I'm looking like, that nigga have company. My mama won't let nobody come in my motherfucker out. I'm like, this motherfucker got about 10 people in his bedroom, bombs and shit going up. Y'all want some pizza? I'm like, what the fuck? Whole time waiting on this motherfucker to get some weed. I was like, hell no. So we driving this shit in the car, we get this shit, and by the time we get it, we on the way back. Man, the motherfucking dirt jump from the left side of the road and land, and I'm sitting in the passenger seat in the front of a Mustang. That motherfucker smacked the headlight and the hood flew up and smacked the windshield, shattered that motherfucker.
Oh, no.
We going like 55. That man was still holding that motherfucker like he was in shock. He was driving like he ain't see that shit, that motherfucker was still going. We slowed down and shit, police had pulled up, but it was a white boy, he jumped out with all the weed, ran through the woods and shit. We was almost at the highway, really was around the corner from his shit. He just ran through the woods and ran up the hill. Hey, y'all done been through some dog shit.
That's crazy, dog.
I ain't got shot at plenty of time and then heard the shots. That's the crazy part.
How many times would you say you've been shot at? If you can estimate.
Twice last year for sure.
Just last, like 2022.
Well, now, yeah, twice last year, and it was like 2019. Motherfucker shot at me like 4 or 5 times. I went to a little party and shit. I peeped game and shit though, but I'm a gangster. Like, if I know you finna try me, I'm finna be right there. I'm not finna go high, I'm not finna go get, I'm right here, what's up, what you gonna do? Scrap or no scrap? I'm ready for walk. So, I'm leaving the party and shit, I'm walking. I had plenty of guns and shit at the time, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna fuck with me, that's my mindset. So, I'm walking, and the little female who dude was jealous or whatever, I'm just kicking shit. I ain't fuck the bitch or nothing, so, man, the motherfucker start busting and shit, you know what I'm saying, in the air after the party and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, couldn't be nobody but this Brewster that shot at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody out here, ain't nobody in trade. This is a little ass town, you know what I'm saying? I know who did it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking to the house and shit, I get in the driveway. I'm sitting there and shit, I'm finna go in there, motherfuckers down the street shooting and shit. The whole time they shooting at me. I heard pow, 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 pow. I'm not finna go in there. I get a hug. Soon I lean back, I heard They hitting out the house like this. Sound like Ross hitting the house. I'm hearing a bitch hitting the house and looking out like, motherfucker shooting at me.
You said you got shot at twice last year.
Yeah.
Like what? That's in Memphis or that's in Atlanta or?
That shit was out of town on the road. Some rapper shit.
Rapper shit.
Just being at shows and motherfuckers want to chase clout or, you know what I'm saying? Or just be shooting at, you know what I'm saying?
Was this when you was with Boosie?
Yeah, other artists too.
Damn, that's crazy, dog. You done survived all of that though.
Hell yeah, that motherfucker came through the passenger. I had both windows down. That bitch came through. That bitch could have grazed me or something like this or anything, but I'm long, so I always be like this, you know what I'm saying? My boy, he was kind of linked up like this, but he had sat back for a second. I heard that bitch come straight through the car. I said, damn, the bitch, it just shot at me. I spazzed.
But shoot, man, not to stay too much on the negative, but just, you know, getting a little bit of your life story and the testimony, you know. What would you say to like any youngster, man, that's watching this interview who may be enticed or interested in jumping off the porch into the streets, bro? Like any game you can drop on them, like you going through it already, you know?
Like if you feel like you got a name for yourself or you feel like you popular, you becoming somebody, like just be prepared for people throwing shit at you to try to throw you off your shit, you know what I'm saying? And if you're on your shit, you know what I mean by throw you off your shit. You gotta keep going, you gotta be able to shake that shit out. Motherfucker be able to send bitches at you, can't be tender on these hoes and none of this shit. Nigga send a female your way to take you down. Like, you gotta be on your shit. Like you gotta fuck with people in your circle. Ain't nothing wrong with fucking with the female you know from school or, you know what I'm saying, the church, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You know what I'm saying? You want a female like that if you want some shit like that anyway. You want a down-to-earth female. And just stay away from busters, man. And if somebody do some sucker shit, stay away from them because they gonna do it again and 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 again. Real niggas gonna win in the end, I'm telling you.
For sure, man. Just one more for you, bro. Like you mentioned, Young Mob. Man, it's this dude. Man, I saw like multiple like news clips about. I done heard multiple artists mention him, but he didn't rap. But I know he locked up right now. His name was Hot Boy.
That's my dog.
So you know him. You know Hot Boy. Like, what's your relationship with him, bro? What can you say about him, dog?
Man, it was just like me, just a young nigga excited about all these diamonds and all this big money we seen. You know what I'm saying? This shit for real. Like, in this music industry and shit, a lot of people look at Young Mob and like some street shit. This shit really a big ass record, like. We got a whole lot of artists. We like the QC in Memphis for real. We got motherfucker that's team. We got Trey Drizzle. We got YK on him. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker that been on the Juicy J umbrella. You know what I'm saying? We got Stupid Duke fucking with Future Free Bang. Boo Dirty fucking with Akon. You know what I'm saying? B.L. Lil Ken, he been on the road with Kevin Gates. He got paper around one side. Like, this shit for like, me being around Boosie. You know what I'm saying? This shit lit. Boo Dirty's had Young Thug around, all that type of shit.
Yeah, he was messing with Gucci.
Hell yeah. Before it was just Young Thug, and then Akon brother wanted to sign Young Thug, but he already had some shit going on, so he stopped fucking with Boo Dirty. Like, I'll just be telling him, man, nobody in Memphis fuck with Akon, man. Y'all better get it, man. They props, man.
Yeah. And he ain't even taking it that seriously no more.
That man the hardest rapper in Memphis, man.
Boo Dirty?
Hell yeah.
And that's what you think?
Man, who gonna make a change gonna come? Can't nobody do that. They ain't got the voice. They ain't been through the same. You know what I'm saying?
That boy had
like
that Sam like, Cooke.
You had to. It's pain you gotta go through to be able to sing them type of songs. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when somebody feelings hurt, you can hear it in their voice. Like they had that shit be for real with the music. We put our life in this shit.
No, for sure. For sure. But you say as far as like Hot Boy, you said you did know him, but he said he was just more so like a dude. He said he was just chasing the paper.
Hell yeah, we all want some money. And when we know we can get a lot of money and we see people around us getting a lot of money, legit money too, We got motherfuckers got restaurant, hot wing spots, clubs, and all that shit. These folks rich millionaires out this shit. We try to do this shit too. We try to figure out how we can scrape up our little time to get to that point and build up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a process.